what is this all about? We have to understand this. Early in the uh, beginning of Amway's, when we started Amway, we never thought Amway is going to be so big. But it was just a very humble start in the year 1995 in India. 98 we started our operations. 95 we came to India. 3 years we were only doing lot of research on what all products will work for India, what all will not work for India. Okay, there are about 450 products and services in Amway. And in India, if you take SKU wise, when I say SKU, don't take the variants into consideration. Variants is protein powder 1 kg, half a kg, and 200 grams. Don't take that into consideration. Take only the name of the product. You have about 140 products in India. Fine. So with this 140 products in India, with 450 globally, we were actually thinking there are so many products there. Can we manage all these products? And which are all suitable products for India? When it comes to India, how will our people take it? How will they look at this product? How will they promote the product? All that was going in our minds. So it was in 2015, after we got our Madurai plant opening, and we were confident that this particular plant, Madurai plant, can cater to some of the manufacturing in India. We thought some of the big products, like the global products that the global is enjoying, should come to India. And this is one of the range. Okay, and today the big ticket items, when I say big ticket item, be it Atmo Mini, be it Amway Queen, be it Amway Walk, be it Amway Drive. So these are the 4 products which are actually taking our business to the next level. And thanks to all the new people who have joined Amway business, and you will not believe, COVID everywhere is a problem, but COVID for Amway is a blessing in disguise. Because this situation, Amway has seen the heights of new joinees. Many people are joining Amway business, and from the south perspective, if I have to tell you, from January 1st till May 31st, we have seen about 16,000 people joining Amway business, new people joining Amway business. Whereas in other scenario, it would have been 4,000 to 4,500. So, which has manifolded 4 times. Okay, to talk about AP Telangana, we have about 2,800 people joining between March 15th to May 31st. 2,800 people. It is not a simple number, my dear friends. I have not taken from January. If I take from January, it will be not less than 4,000 to 4,500. So many new people are joining Amway business because they know this is one company which gives immunity products as well as money to buy immunity range of products. Right? There is both money as well as products in this particular organization. And anybody who comes new, we want them to earn money at the earliest. We want them to do a profitable business. We want them to do a sustainable business. Our leadership is also working for the same. And that is the whole reason, today being a Sunday, I know, you will have meetings in the morning, and leaders will definitely sit with their appliance for counseling. And I really do not know how much Parimla ma'am is managing the entire thing, because it's difficult, taking care of the family as well as the business, and Zoom calls day in and day out. It's difficult, but still, in spite of that, if she feels that the team needs the support and Lakshmi can do that, I'm very, very privileged and happy. And thank you so much for this wonderful opportunity, Parimla Garu ma'am. So wonderful opportunity for me to showcase these products for you. Fine. Okay. Now coming on to Amway Queen. What is this all about? Let us talk a little about Indian cooking. I know it is lunchtime. I really do not know how many people have not had lunch or had lunch. I just finished my lunch and came. So maybe if you are not had lunch, I don't have any problem. Bring the late lunch in your plate and keep having. While I speak, I'll take care of it. Don't worry. I am only speaking. So you are only going to type in the chat box as and when required, so you can have your lunch along with that. Okay? So Indian style of cooking is absolutely different. We have frying. We fry certain things, okay, which is called talna, and we roast certain things. Okay, for papu podi and all, we just roast certain things. Fine, that is buna. And we go for dum biryani and steaming. We do dum. And handi cooking is the typical cooking, like cooking rice, cooking biryani, all that is handi cooking. And we do tadka. Tadka is like tempering or seasoning at the end. Okay, there are varieties of cooking, Indian style of cooking. And when we do all this, one thing I want you all to understand, my dear friends, we are not using the same vessels. Every time the vessel keep changing. The one we put for frying may not be used for cooking. The one we use for cooking may not be used for seasoning or tempering. Fine? Am I right? I'm sure you will agree with me. Fine? Okay. Now, when we cook also, at times what happens, you might have seen sometimes the cooking is the same, the person who cooks is the same, the ingredient is the same, the kitchen is the same, the everything is the same, but the taste is different. And at home, if I have to talk about myself, at times I get from my husband and my daughter, sometimes they say, today sambar is not that great. Chutney was better yesterday and today it is not that great. Or today it is better, yesterday it was, yesterday is gone, but still they want to compare. Yesterday was not that great, but today it is very nice. So one or the other thing will keep changing. Okay? As I rightly said, the ingredient is the same, the person who does is the same, the kitchen is the same, everything is the same. Why do you think it happens? How can that happen? Okay, of course Indian ladies are not exactly the typical chefs. We are better than chefs, but not like chefs where we measure 5 grams of salt. Okay, 5 grams of salt. And 50 ml of oil. Okay, 50 ml, measure in a measuring cap and pour oil. No, we will not do that. We will not do that. It's all you look at with the eyes and you see your hands, and whatever the measurement comes, you put it. Okay, and we are great cooks by that way. And I am a fond lover of Andhra style cooking. I love spicy food, very very spicy food. In fact, Guntur chilies are something that I have always in my home. So I cannot stop. It is so very inviting when I think of Andhra type of food. Okay. So what can our, damage our cooking? When I say damage, the challenge that we face. Why do people say yesterday was great, today was not great? Because the water we use in cooking may change the color and texture of the food. Okay? Sometimes we use more water because we think that the vegetable is not going to boil with the water that we had kept. Sometimes the excess heat leads to loss of nutrients. The heat that goes into the food, it leads to loss of nutrients. Excess oil may add extra fat to food. And for Indians, again, I tell you, we have this in our mind that if we pour more oil, it is going to be tasty. Not at all, my dear friends. Not at all. More oily is not going to give taste to the food. Material used in utensils may affect the taste of the food. Whatever material we use. Fine. This is very important point. Very, very important point. The material that we used in the utensils, okay, that might affect the taste of the food. Since I come from Tamil Nadu and a very conservative family, I have seen my own grandmother using iyapatram, which means the lead. Okay, that for rasam. Whenever we prepare rasam at home, she used only that iyapatram. But with that iyapatram, there is a big issue. I don't know how many of you still use it at home. I have at least stopped using because of the same fear. You just put the vessel on the gas stove and turn to take that, anjala petti. We call it as anjala petti. We have everything, kadugu, malaga, everything in that. We just turn to take that or take oil. By the time it would have melted and gone into the stove. Okay, so you have to be extremely fast when you cook in iyapatram, but the output will be extremely good. Great output. You heavenly rasam. You might have tasted that kind of rasam only in the wedding, traditional wedding. Otherwise, you don't get the taste. That kind of rasam. But to get that, the effort is going to be more. Likewise, certain vessels, certain things are very tasty. Even today, I can tell you, the dosa that we prepare in the cast iron dosa tawa is very tasty than in the non-stick dosa tawa. I'm sure ladies here will agree with me. I'm damn sure about it. The paniyaram that we prepare in the makal, we used to call it as makal in those days, made of stone. That is much tastier than the ones that we prepare in non-stick these days. And the kira, that is the green leafy vegetable, which is prepared in chatti, kal chatti, we call it as kal chatti. That is much better than the regular stainless steel vessels. Okay, so utensils definitely play a vital role. Now, you just imagine when you get into a kitchen, what are all materials you see in your kitchen? What are all materials? Let me take my own kitchen. Okay, I have aluminum, I have plastic. Where plastic? The tea filters, water filters, the peelers, all these are plastic. I have certain iron. I have like cast iron, kadai and all are cast iron. And aluminium cooker anyhow is going to be aluminium or stainless steel, majorly stainless steel. 80% of their vessels in the kitchen is stainless steel. Sometimes you see ceramic, sometimes you see porcelain. Serving dishes are all porcelain, and likewise, it goes on and on and on and on. But when it comes to cooking, not all vessels can be used for cooking. There are certain material that can be used only for cooking. There are certain material which can be used only for serving. So coming on to cooking, we have a variety of things: aluminium, non-stick, ceramic, stainless steel. Which one you think would be the great one for cooking? And the answer is none of it, my dear friends. None of it. I tell you the reason. Aluminium is a great conductor of heat. It cooks very fast, very, very fast. Be highly friendly for employed women. But the taste is not that great, and the particles, if it goes into the kidney, then it's a big problem. So it is not a great one for cooking. Non-stick, again, very fast. The output is great. Dosa will look like dosa, but will it taste like dosa? I don't know. And if you leave for 10-15 minutes, it might taste like rubber also. Fine. Ceramic, great units, but you cannot put it on gas stove for cooking because it might crack. For serving, such a lovely thing. You put it on the table, everybody will ask, oh, such a nice vessel. Where did you buy this? That's ceramic. Stainless steel, one of the bad conductors of heat. It is not a great unit for cooking. Bad conductors of heat. It cannot absorb heat in a shorter duration. Fine. But it's durable, highly durable, can be kept for years together in your kitchen. Now, with this option, we have pottery, we have other things also, but those are highly negligible. Very few people use it at home. Now, with this option, which is the best one, we have to take the best out of the worst, no other go. Which is the best one? For today's scenario, taking all that into consideration, stainless steel is comparatively okay. But there is one problem with stainless steel. As I told you, it's a bad conductor of heat. It cannot absorb heat in a very short span of time. So definitely it is going to be time consuming when you cook with stainless steel. But looking at the positive side of it, it's the most hygienic metal in the market, the most hygienic. It resists rust. It does not allow rust to happen in the vessel. No pitting. You can't see dot, 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 dot pitting as you see in aluminium inside the vessel. There is no staining. Even if there is staining, you can wash it properly. Doesn't leach off its metallic property. This is the main property that we use stainless steel at home, because we have the habit of preparing our food in the morning and using it at night. Till then, the metal should not go inside the food. In olden days, if you see, people used to use brass, people used to use bronze, they used to use copper for storing, though they don't cook in copper, they use storing, they use copper. As I told you, lead was there, all that was there. But all used to leach the metal. During Pongal days, Shankranti days, we used to call this pot like brass vessel at home called urli. We call it as urli. And since Pongal being a very traditional festival, we have to prepare Pongal only in that. Okay, we put rice, we put jaggery, we put ghee, everything, and all that puja, everything is over. And after that, if you see, the top layer of this Pongal will be a slight green in color. Why? Because the metal leaching happens, and that is toxic for the body. We have to remove that layer and only take the inner part of it. The one which is directly stuck to the vessel should not be consumed. Whereas with stainless steel, you don't have that problem. And today's ladies do not have the power to carry that, brass and the bronze. So we have shifted to stainless steel. Easy to maintain and completely recyclable, highly recyclable. So stainless steel is one of the okay material compared to other materials. But there comes the other challenge. You know, the taste and the nutrition to be stored in the food is a big challenge. Usually, taste and the nutrition do not go with each other. Never go with each other. Pizza is very tasty, but not very nutritious. Fine? So, if you want taste and nutritious to meet in some place, then we have to manage. It is not created like that. We have to manage. And how do we manage? And for that, the great solution is Amway Queen. The great solution given by Amway is Amway Queen. Talking about Amway Queen, this is not a product which is just launched. Maybe for India, it has recently launched, or 2-3 years before it was launched. But across the globe, it is a product since 1961. Millions of satisfied customers have been using in almost 52 countries across the nation, across globe. And it is a very, very nutritional way of cooking. When we talk about cooking, it's a very nutritional way of cooking. So what are all the components of Amway Queen? If I have to introduce the product to you, Amway Queen is a set of product with 5 products in that. 5 units. I prefer to call them as units. Okay, what are those units? One is stock pot, the one which is hide on the left hand corner. That is called stock pot. It's a 4-liter stock pot and it has a lid for itself. On the right hand corner, we see a saucepan, which is a medium sized pot, not very lengthy height, but a medium sized, a good with a good width, and it has a lid for itself. Okay, it's a 2-liter saucepan. There is something called saute pan at the middle. Okay, it is 1.5-liter pan. Here, just to show you, we have given you a lid, but otherwise it comes without the lid. As such, Amway gives it without the lid. I'll tell you the reason for giving it without the lid also. These 5 units, 3 pots and 2 lids will serve the whole purpose of cooking. Whole purpose. Okay. So how do we manage with that? Will this be sufficient if it is in my kitchen? Yes, it is sufficient. You can keep away all your other vessels inside. Whatever you use for serving, you have to use. But for cooking, something which goes on gas stove will only be these. More than sufficient. The stock pot is for preparing rice, sambar, papu, whatever. That is in huge quantity. Any stew, any gravy, you can cook in that. The one which is saucepan is for the medium size cooking, like koot, like avial, whatever, payasam if you want. Again, depends on quantity. If the family is big, you have to go for stock pot. But if you can manage, saucepan is more than enough. We have something called kadai at home, right? That kadai job can be managed with saute pan. Saute pan is an open unit. It is not a closed unit. It's optional. If you want, you can use a lid to close. But otherwise, it's an open unit where you can use that for shallow frying and deep frying. For both, you can use that unit. Okay, this is 1.5 liters. Now, I was talking to you about stainless steel, not a great material for cooking because it is not a good conductor of heat. Fine. Now, I'm just going to give you an option. Imagine lockdown is over. I come to Tirupati to meet you all personally. Fine. Or wherever you are. Tirupati to Telangana, wherever you are, I'll come and meet you. Don't worry. But with one condition. You will come with me to purchase the vessels in the market and I will come along with you. But I will pay the bill. You have to purchase a good quality stainless steel vessel. It can be for anything, for milk, for sambar, for rasam, for anything. Bill is mine. I'm going to pay the bill. You will only choose the vessel for yourself, not even for me, for yourself. Okay, it is not even a gift. You are going to use it. It's my gift. So how will you purchase? How do you want to do that? You can put it in the chat box. Somebody want to write something, you can put it in the chat box. What will you see? What will you see? What all will you see? If I have to pay the bill and you are going to buy the vessel, what all will you see? Somebody has privately put me that I will see the weight of the vessel. Very good. Superb. You want it to be heavy. Great. What all will you see? Only the weight? You don't want to see anything? Quality. Superb. Quality. I will take you to Amway store. Super. Thank you, ma'am. She is very smart, Parimala ma'am. Long lasting, time consuming. Superb. See how many I'm getting. Quality and thickness. Excellent. Very nice. Thank you so much. I'm getting a lot of responses. But for Parimala ma'am, everybody is taking me to other store. Now you have to tell me, what do you mean by quality? You said I will see quality. What quality will you see there? You go and ask the storekeeper, is that a good quality? He will say, yes, very good, ma'am. Of all the vessel, this is the costliest vessel I have. See, all others is 160 for milk boiling. I give you for 250. This is the best I have. And how will you measure what he says is right or wrong? We don't know. We don't know. Fine. How will we measure the gold is of great quality? How do we know gold is great quality? Because gold has 916. Okay, carat, exactly. Somebody has written carat, Pavan Kumar. Yes, carat. Gold we measure by carat. Okay, so 916 is the measurement that we give for KDM, which is hallmark gold. I mean, very good quality gold. 916. What does this 916 means? 91.6% is pure gold, purity of gold, and the rest is copper mix. Oh my goodness, is that a mix? Yes, it has to be mixed. Otherwise, you will not get ornaments. You will only keep it as biscuits. You cannot make it as ornaments. Okay. Likewise, stainless steel also has certain mixture. As such, stainless steel is not a metal on its own, like gold, silver, iron. It is not a metal on its own. It is an alloy. What do we mean by alloy? Meaning it has 3-4 material combination. What are those combinations usually? One is ferrous. Ferrous is iron. Second one is chromium. Third one is nickel. Minimum these three should go into any stainless steel to make it a great vessel. Somebody will even add something more and give you as copper bottom. Somebody will give aluminum alloy in between. Somebody will give you carbon steel in between. Okay, there are other things are also which can be added to make it more durable. But as such, stainless steel is not a metal on its own. It is an alloy, and this alloy should have minimum of ferrous, minimum of nickel, minimum of chromium. Now for gold, we know 91.6. Beyond that, if somebody says 20% copper, then it is a bad gold. It is not a great gold. Till 91.6% gold is permissible. I mean, rest can be copper. Likewise, here in stainless steel, the chromium content and nickel content plays a very, very major role. 18/8 and 18/10 is said to be the best quality stainless steel. What does 18/10 mean? Out of 18/10 and 18/8, 18/8 is said to be the best. The best is 18/8 rather than 18/10. Meaning 8% nickel, 18% chromium, rest all is ferrous. Ferrous is iron. Again I repeat, 18% chromium, 8% nickel, rest all is ferrous. That is the quality of any good stainless steel. And you go to any steel shop and ask for the grade, many people may not talk about the grade at all, because very few vessels are of that grade, and if they are of that grade, a milk boiling vessel will cost us not less than 600 rupees. Minimum, I'm talking about the minimum cost, 600 rupees. Okay. So now coming on to our point, what do we have? Well, I'll come back to this, don't worry. What do we have in Amway Queen? Is that a good quality stainless steel? That's the question. Okay. It is one of the great quality stainless steel because the same 18/8 grade steel has gone in. And to make it more durable and to make it more good conductor of heat, it has to resist heat for a longer duration, and it has to cook faster, very fast. So for that, we have made it as 18/8 grade steel and tri-ply 5-ply. What is tri-ply 5-ply? Tri is 3. Ply is like plywood. Have you seen plywood? What is plywood? Sheet on top, one sheet on top, one sheet on top. They become like a block of wood. Fine. Likewise, this sheet, it is a 2 mm thickness sheet, 2 mm to 4 mm thickness. That's the maximum. So it's a 2 mm thickness sheet which we have put at the bottom, and on top we have kept another layer, another layer, another layer. So 3 layers of sheet. And on these 3 layers, to make it a good conductor of heat, we have put 1 layer of 18/8 grade steel. On the second layer, we have kept it as carbon steel. Note this, my dear friends. This is a very unique point when compared to other brands in the market. Other brands gives aluminum in between. We have given carbon steel in between. The second layer is carbon steel, and the third layer is again 18/8 grade steel. So all our vessels, all our units that we have in Amway Queen is all made by tri-ply, minimum tri-ply, minimum. Okay. The next is 5-ply also. Remember I was talking about saute pan. Saute pan is an open cooking and can be used for shallow frying and frying. Since it has to be kept on the gas stove for a very long time, because you're going to fry. Imagine you're going to fry puri, 30 puris or buralu, say about 20-25 buralus. How long will you keep on the gas stove? The vessel has to be on the gas stove for minimum 15-20 minutes, continuously heat resistant. So for that, we have given a 5 layer, and that 5 layer will have aluminum also in it as 1 layer. Why aluminum also as 1 layer? Because it has to resist heat for a longer duration. So stainless steel, carbon steel, stainless steel, aluminum, stainless steel. That's how the 5 layer is. So here if you see, I'll come back again. The stock pot and the saucepan is a tri-layer, and the saute pan is a 5 layer. Stock pot and saucepan has carbon steel in between, The saute pan has carbon steel as well as aluminum in between. So this is a major difference which makes our units different from other brands in the market. There are few brands. Since it's a closed group, I can talk about the brand also. It's a close, you should know who are all there in the market. So I'm talking. There is a brand called Bergner who brought the stripe-ply, five-ply in the market to start with. But if you see, the cost of those products will be much expensive. Not only expensive, second thing is they also have aluminum in between. Nothing wrong in having aluminum, but carbon steel will keep these units for a very long duration. The resistance of carbon steel, low carbon steel and high carbon steel is about 450 degrees. 450 degrees. Okay. So you can put the vessel directly into the oven, hot oven, and that is how all the cake baking units are made of carbon steel because it can resist a very high temperature. So what will happen, even if you use this unit for 30 long years, the unit will not change its shape. It will not go dent, or it will not change the shape. It will still be the same shape. So we have given that material. You take any other brand, there are many companies which gives in direct selling itself, they stainless steel vessels. But out of all that, Amway Queen is said to be the best because it has carbon steel in between, whereas other companies have aluminum in between. This is one very important point that we have to go out and talk in the market. Unless otherwise we are confident about it, people will definitely ask, oh my goodness, small unit you are saying 4,500, 5,000. Now ask them, if they add this material and sell it, it will be double the price. It will be double the price. So it is better that you know strong that this is the product. My product is the best because it has carbon steel in between. Fine. And talking about the design, it's one of the best design that we have. I call each and every unit, even the lids, as one unit. It's a unit on its own. It is not only the pot because it supports stack cooking. You know what is stack cooking? You can put rice at the bottom, and in the lid, the knob is there. You can still hold the knob or remove the knob. You can still remove the knob, nothing wrong. And turn it and put papu or vegetables on that, and close the lid and cook something else on the stock pot. It is supportive for stack cooking, one above the other. Like we use separators in our cooker, one above the other you can keep and cook. And in that process, you see the design of Amway. I'm so happy, and I was what do I say, amazed to see the design of this particular product. If you see the lids, you will not see the screw coming inside the lid. Okay, there is a screw there. That's why the knob is sitting there. But the screw is not penetrating inside the lid and coming on the other side. There is no rivet, there is no screw. So there is no possibility of any rusting. There is no possibility of any moisture getting stuck there. There is no possibility of any rice or other food particle getting stuck there, and that will not spoil your food. So the unit which you have used to do vattakolumbu today or pappu today can definitely used for boiling milk tomorrow. Otherwise, we don't use like that at home. Milk boiling vessel is different, pappu vessel is different, rasam vessel is different. For curd, we have a different vessel. Here it is not so, because there is no possibilities that the food can stuck to the the rivet or the screws. So that's amazing design there. And you can't even see even the droplets of the food getting into the other food at the bottom. I personally have cooked. I have rice at the bottom, and on top I put bitter gourd. You know bitter gourd, how bitter it will be. So not even once one drop of bitter gourd's juice will enter into my rice. I'll put beetroot on top. Not even once one drop of beetroot color will enter into my white rice. That's the amazing stuff with our Amway Queen. So talking about the knobs, they are amazing knobs. They are not of the backlight material that we get in stainless steel, other stainless steel vessels. They are made of a very different material called phenolic material, extremely durable and moisture resistant, and it can resist heat up to 204 degrees. Up to 204 degrees, we can resist the heat. Okay, handles. The handles and knobs spares available for replacement at nominal price. If at all it has to be changed, you can get it replaced. And they, once something happens, as of now, there's no complaint. But if at all, over a period of time, if somebody wants knob separately, we are prepared to sell that also. So it is an investment. Anybody who has a daughter can use this product for a certain period of time, say about 10, 12 years. And if you want to get your daughter married, remove the knobs, fix a new knob, polish this, and give it to your daughter as see them. Don't worry, you will earn one and get her a fresh piece. I'm just telling you. Many people will think, if I had brought a gold for this money, I would have given it to my daughter or kept it for myself. This is more than gold, my dear friends. Particularly at this situation when you have to eat a good food, nutritious food for immunity, this is more than a gold. This saves cost to a greater extent, because any vegetable that is put inside will not be overcooked and all the nutrients will be stored inside, because it supports in the slow process cooking inside. Slow process cooking doesn't mean it is going to delay the cooking. It will fasten the cooking, but inside the temperature is very limited. Why do we not prefer our pressure cooker cooking? I don't know how many of you use pressure cooker at home. I use pressure cooker, but at times when I open, it's easy. You keep rice, you keep dal, you keep vegetable, what all you want, you keep inside. And when we open at times, it stinks badly. I don't like the taste or the smell of that parbu once taken from pressure cooker. It stinks badly because it's overcooked and the nutritious is all gone, and it accumulates unwanted gases, and that is why that bad smell. The same papu, if you want to put it inside our Ambe Queen, but there is a technique to cook, and if you cook for 5 to 7 minutes and see the taste of the sambar, the taste of the papu, the taste of rasam is extremely good. Heavenly it is. Heavenly. So it cooks in a very medium temperature. The temperature of pressure cooker is 350. So what will you get out of that? What nutrition can you expect? Whereas here it doesn't cross 100 degree because the boiling temperature is 100 degree. The moment the water boils inside, it doesn't need temperature at all. It is more than sufficient for it to resist that heat and cook your food. Okay, so that way it's one of the best products that we have. So this product is a multi-structured layer, as I told you. Remember, we were talking about this 3-ply and 5-ply. Our saucepan and stock pot is carbon steel between 2 layers and aluminum layer in addition to that with a saute pan. It's a multi-structured layer. So it makes good conductor of heat. And there are 2 important things that we have to see in our queen, which is our registered trademark, which means it is patented. One is Vitalock and other is Optitem. Okay, I will tell you what is this Vitalock. What is this Vitalock? Okay, Vitalock means all the vital nutrients in the vegetable is locked inside, and the unit will start cooking with the own moisture of the vegetable, will not ask for extra water. You don't have to give extra water, because we saw in the beginning the water spoils the taste of the food. So you need not use extra water. The water that is used in the vegetable, that is more than enough, or that is inside the vegetable is more than enough to give that moisture to the vegetable to cook. So after 7 minutes, if you see the cooking is very well balanced, you see it crunchy, you see it very tasty, but still you see it is cooked. To start with in the beginning, Some of us might feel it is not cooked properly. No, my dear friends, that is the exact cooking. We have been used to eating overcooked food. We were so used to eating overcooked food. So now we do not the original taste of it, but that is the actual cooking style. Okay. So benefit of Vitalock, it helps retain its natural color, flavor, texture, and majorly nutrients. Less water cooking, and food cooks in its own natural juices. There is no extra water required. That is called as Vitalock. If you see, there is a lock which happens internally. Fine. You need not lock it. It happens automatically. How do I know it has happened? Put your vessel on the gas stove, sim, put your vegetables. I would request you to put carrots into that, and put carrot in one more vessel, normal vessel, where you put water and start cooking. You boil the carrot, see when it is getting cooked. In our Amway Queen, you have to put it for 2 minutes, and after 2 minutes, you see the lid getting fluttering. You get the sound. Okay, you keep getting that sound for some time. So that is when you have to sim it further sim it till the last low medium. So there you can put on the gas stove, and if you still feel it is fluttering, you switch off the gas stove. No heat is required. There's enough temperature inside. Okay, leave it for some time. 2-3 minutes, you leave it for some time. Then try to open the lid slowly. Don't pressure to open. There's no pressure as such. It might hit on your face also. So it is better. Open it slowly. When you open it slowly, I am sure you can't open. You can't open because all the vapor inside is condensed, and that is when it has started cooking. So you don't need energy for cooking. The energy is always settled there. When the energy had gone and it got settled there, and it started cooking by then. Okay, this is called Vitalock, a very, very important characteristic of our product. Fine. So I'll show you a demonstration video which talks about, I'll show you that one second. Just give me some time. Which talks about this. Can you see my screen?
Boiled eggs become fast and easy to cook with the Amway Queen cookware. What we're going to do now is show you how to use our Amway Queen cookware with minimum amount of moisture, for which I'm going to show you a trick. I've got eggs over here. I'm going to take one egg, wrap this in a tissue, and I'm going to wet this tissue. I have this egg wrapped up in a tissue, which I'm going to put in this saute pan and close it. What's going to happen is the OptiTemp is going to take over and is evenly distribute the heat. Once the heat is nicely distributed over here and the steam starts to come up, the Vitalock will not allow that minimum amount of water which is there or moisture which is there, that steam to come out, and the egg starts to cook with minimum moisture. The Vitalock is taken on and the eggs are ready inside. This is to show you low moisture cooking. With a minimum amount of water which is just wrapped around the tissue, your eggs are perfectly boiled and ready.
Amway Queen.
So how was that? Amazing, right? With a very minimum amount of moisture, we could see that cooking happening. So let me see if I can share one more video. Just hold on. I'll share one more.
The secret of good cooking lies in the ability of a utensil to conduct heat efficiently and evenly. Amway Queen Cookware has an OptiTemp base with multiple layers of permanently bonded metal to allow heat to be distributed evenly through the pan. The multi-layer structure and OptiTemp base makes zero oil cooking possible with Amway Queen Cookware. Yes, no butter in the butter chicken too. OptiTemp का thick base काफी effective है and it requires no oil, no butter. We'll add 1 cup milk to get a smooth and creamy texture. Cook the puree till the moisture evaporates and it thickens. Add coriander powder, jeera powder and kasturi methi. Keep on adding milk slowly at small intervals and stirring simultaneously. Finally adding chicken and cook it till the gravy thickens. Dish is ready to be served. Enjoy delicious butter chicken, that too without butter.
Amway Queen.
Yes, I know. People who don't take non-veg are like, give us some recipe on veg. Yes, there's a lot of recipe on veg also, which we can definitely share. But just to tell you, even non-vegetarian cooking is easy. We thought, we should show that. Nothing more. So it's a very easy product with very less moisture or minimum moisture. We can definitely cook anything that we like, any dish that we like. So even vegetable cooking is possible. You can try at home if you have the product with you. You can try at home. As the chef was saying, the important thing is it has OptiTemp, the optimal temperature, the slab-based technology that makes zero oil cooking possible. It has a slab base. You saw the base attachment. That's the base which takes all the heat and spread the heat evenly, okay, to all the surfaces. So that is why you see the cooking is perfect with this amazing product. Zero oil cooking is also possible. I have seen in our own team the day we did biryani without oil. Can you even imagine? Can you even imagine biryani without oil? 100% pure veg biryani without, not even a bit of oil was used, and food cooks uniformly and mediumly heated. Buralu that has been prepared in this, the oil after frying about which the day we fried about not less than 75 to 80 buralu. And after that also, very minimal oil has been absorbed and the rest of the oil was still in the pan. So that sort of technology we are talking about, it saves time, energy, and it's an amazing product. So it's a piece of 5 set product, Amway Queen. There are 2 attachments to it. One is steamer and other one is extra lid. If you wish, you can buy that. If not, you can leave with that. But with this, the steamer, I personally like the steamer very much because once you put water, half water on the stock pot and put the steamer on top and wash rice, normal rice, and put only the rice on top with water at the bottom, when the water boils, the steam is created and that steam cooks the steamed rice, which is highly low glycemic, meaning no sugar in that, and it's an amazing food, for people with diabetic or for people who want to lose on weight, because low glycemic is very important. So that way, it supports you to a greater extent, and only if necessary, you can go for lid. If not, lid is not necessary also. You can leave with the lid. And it comes with 30 years warranty, my dear friends, and warranty is just a number. It is just a number. If you wish, you can even keep it for yourself and give it to your daughter-in-law, and she can gift it to her own daughter. So that way it can see generations after generations, such a great product with all warranty. And warranty is only for the manufacturing defect and for the unit, not for the handles. And if some problem with the handle, you can anytime and come and pick up a new set of knobs and handles. But as such, the warranty for the vessel is global warranty. Today you use it here, tomorrow you go to any part of the globe and you want to change this Amway Queen to, a fresh piece, paying that extra, you can still do that with Amway Queen that has been purchased in India. So that's on Amway Queen, and we have to talk about Amway Walk. So just a moment, I'll just go to Amway Walk